Hey y'all, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Tidbit Tuesday with Grace. I hope that your week has been amazing so far. Um, I'm here with another installment of Tidbit Tuesday. Now, I'm going to be very transparent, y'all. Today was not the day where I really want to do a Tidbit Tuesday, to be honest. Life has really been lifing. I've had some things happen in the last couple of days that were completely unexpected. Some hurt, some things that came up out of seemingly nowhere. And when life happens like that, you really just want to withdraw. You really want to yell and scream and do all other kinds of things. Last thing is to come out and talk to anybody. But I believe fully that sometimes we have to walk out our own healing, even in public. And so, even with all that has been going on, even with all the hurt and all the things that I feel, because again, I'm still human. And you're still going to feel things when stuff happens to you. But even with all of that hurt and anything else that's going on, I am still really big about everybody else being okay, right? So today's tidbit is going to be somewhat quick, but I hope that it's impactful. Sometimes life really hits, right? And you want to lash out. You want to do things that are not who you are, right? And I say not who you are, not necessarily because any of us are better than anybody and, all that. But we have to know from the core who we are and what we stand for, and our overall, I guess, stance on who we are. Like I said, some things happened and I wanted to be real petty, real emotional, real all kinds of other things. But the tidbit for today, we're gonna make it and we're gonna put it on bottom shelf, right? The tidbit for today is put a pause on petty. Put a pause on petty. And I say that because in our today's culture, we go real quick to being petty. It's a funny thing. We make memes and gifs about it, and we talk about being petty as if it's a badge of honor. But I wanted to remind us today, put a pause on petty. And I say that because being petty, it makes you feel good in the moment, right? It makes you feel good that you got back at somebody, that you jumped back at them and you said all the things that you wanted to say, and you did all this that we do when we are getting back at somebody. But imagine how much better it is to not rise to the occasion of what the situation might call for. How much better it is to still walk in love, to still walk in peace, to still be able to give a response. Because in a response to this situation, I did respond. Now, I'm not saying I'm a pushover and that I'm just going to be like, oh, okay, what was me? And, no, I gave a response. But at the end of the day, I can honestly say that my heart is clear, that my mind is clear, that I was able to put a pause on petty, and that I was able to articulate without being emotional, that I was able to articulate without allowing my heart, as broken, as upset as I might have been, to be changed. And we have to be really big and serious about our heart. For some of us, it took us so long to get where we are. It took us hell and high water. It took us everything to get where we are. You can't lose that. Where you are, your space that you're in right now is too precious, is too important. You are too important to allow a situation, to allow people to get you off track and to make you who you're not. So, whatever you're contemplating, honey, if you're contemplating how you're going to do all the things to all the people who wronged you, put a pause on the petty. Yes, it feels good in the moment, but in the end, you want to feel good for a lifetime, for a future, not for the moment. All right. So this is your tidbit, and this is coming from a place I'm still hurting. We ain't gonna talk about the situation. It still hurts, but I refuse to come down. Michelle Obama, one of my favorite people. When they go low, we go high, right? And I'm not even talking about people in this case, whatever. But when the situation is low, you go higher. So put a pause on petty. Be who you are. Be a better version of who you are. Keep your heart clear. Keep your mind clear. And be. All right? That's your tidbit for today. I hope that it helps. I hope that it makes sense. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.